The Bills had another great performance, starting off the season 3-0. Josh Allen, the quarterback on the opposite side, looked just the part. Again, hasn't thrown a touchdown, has hasn't thrown an interception, 3 touchdowns tonight. Yeah. The question is, how good is Josh Allen? I'm sorry, can he continue to keep up this pace that he's on right now? Because today he surpassed Patrick Mahomes as the fastest player in NFL history to reach 300 career offensive touchdowns, including the playoffs.
Damn. Josh is going crazy.
Josh is going crazy right now, bro. Is he? Are you putting him above Mahomes right now?
I'm going to say this. I know that's your man, 2-5.
Oh, who my man?
Josh Allen.
That's my dog.
That's your dog. You named the franchise. That's literally gave him the nickname. That's your man's. I'm going to say this, though. Right now, Josh Allen is playing quarterback on a different level than every other quarterback in the National Football League. And I would suggest that Josh Allen has been doing that for about 9-10 months now, the back half of last season and the beginning of this season. What Josh Allen is doing with wide receivers that are undrafted, that played at 3 different college universities that you've never even heard of, that only made the team this year for the first time, that I don't even know the name of, I just know number 16. What Josh Allen is doing with that squad is incredible. Shout out to James Cook. He's going to be joining the show later, averaging over 100 yards rushing every game. But what Josh Allen is helping this offense do, I believe, is different than every other quarterback in football. You look at Patrick Mahomes, he's an absolute dude, but Patrick Mahomes obviously has struggled as of late. You look at Lamar Jackson, he's an absolute dude, but I think he's playing with 2 Hall of Famers right now, and DeAndre Hopkins, who's had a resurgence, and in Derrick Henry, who's obviously probably going to be either a first ballot, a second ballot, something like that. So Josh Allen is on a different level than every other Q. I'm ignoring his historical resume. He needs to still be Pat in the playoffs. He doesn't have Super Bowls nor Super Bowl MVPs. But how they are playing right now, Josh Allen is different. Yeah. Different.
Oh, and I always told you that. I mean, I always ask me, who's better out of them two? I say, Josh is probably the most talented quarterback I've seen.
Yeah.
But, this is still Patrick Mahomes' league. And I can't go against that. I think Josh is playing better than everybody right now. I think Josh is probably hands down just the best quarterback that's today. But it's all about your resume, right? There's guys that beat Michael Jordan.
True.
But you got to beat when it counts most. And I think Patrick Mahomes at his worst, even though they're 0-2, he's always in the AFC Championship game or he's in the Super Bowl. But Josh is on his way. Josh's nice, though.
Josh killing
And
it.
another thing about Josh I do love is that, and Asha touched on it a little bit, he don't have all them great pieces. He don't have all that.
Yeah.
He had a great running game. He got James Cook doing this thing, and he got a wide receiver core that does it together.
Yeah.
Right? But no real names, no real big splash, solid tight ends. Really good offensive line. I just think Josh Allen is so special. And not only on offense, on defense. They don't have nobody on defense like that.
Yeah.
He carrying the whole squad. So
and you mentioned 47. They got 2 starting corners wearing the 40s.
You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk.
Too crazy.
My first story time.
Talk to me.
My first time ever seeing Josh. Now, real quick, Sean McDermott, he came to me, Alonzo, or
Lorenzo Alexander.
Lorenzo Alexander. He's the captain. I was the captain. Then Kyle Williams. And he said, hey, we're thinking about taking this guy from Wyoming, quarterback. I said, Wyoming? They play football there? I didn't even know they play football there. He said, the kid's, he's great size, great speed, he's talented. I said, all right, let's check him out. His first day at camp, I say, yo. Now, he threw 2 picks that day. But he was so talented, big arm strip, and he was a competitor. He threw them picks and was still ready to play.
Yeah.
Most young dudes don't want to do that. I said, he going to be great. Then I started seeing him play in the game. I said, in like 2 years, he going to be one of the best in the league.
And look at him now.
And when I see his mom and I see his dad, they say, Shady, you were the first one to say, I'll be right.
Hello.
I'll be right.
Hello. No.
He's dealing right now.
Josh is different. Josh is different. I do believe, Josh, for the sake of all of us, not the Chiefs fans, you got to beat Pat. Honestly, for the sake of football, in the playoffs, you got to beat Pat too. Like, you know what I mean?
Are you saying like you need to save football by beating
for
Pat?
the sake of it? Like, it's not a rivalry if you always get Lil Bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, eventually Manning had to beat Brady. So we can finally be like, oh, you got a chance, Peyton.
Right.
So it's not a rivalry if in the playoffs you always get Lil Bro. But right now, Josh Allen, to me, top flight. What you got, Kid?
Yeah. So I was seeing some comments about Josh Allen being in the weakest division of football. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bills' schedule is looking ridiculously easy right now. They might be undefeated for a while. If you look at their next game,
what they got?
They play against the Saints, the Patriots, at Atlanta, and then Carolina. Then you have that Week 9 matchup against Kansas City. You have Miami again. Then it starts to get more difficult towards the end with Tampa Bay, Houston, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, New England, and Cleveland again.
Hold on. They just came back from 1 points versus the Ravens. So we all think the Ravens is good. Like, yo, come on, man. Listen, fans out there, we don't make the schedule.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Josh and McDermott, And Mr. Bagula, the owner, we ain't like, yo, who we playing? We don't do that. You put us in front of them, we got to beat them.
We got a nasty super chat here though too.
We got some crazy super chats.
We
got some crazy super chats.
Hold on, can I address the people first? I just got an alert. James Cook will be joining the show in about 3 minutes. And yes, he has showered for clarity. James Cook joining the show in about 3 minutes. Bills running back over 100 yards per game. I think he led the league last year with 14 rushing touchdowns.
Yes, he did.
Just got paid. He's going to be joining the show momentarily. What's up with the super chat?
So the super chats, Reese said, this was back in the Miami conversation. He said they have to start by seeing if it's a coaching issue, just like the Panthers. They're not opening up the defense.
Okay.
Then we also got Simply Reg. Care Bear, they coming for you. Simply Reg said Care Bear is a Cowboys fan. He should not talk about, I don't know why you watching to Miami fans.
Right. I was saying the same thing.
Y'all don't have a win yet.
Bam!
That's crazy.
And then Victor said, how much do we have to donate for James Jones? We need Shady James and Acho on the show all at the same time.
Who said that?
That was Victor. And he just sent another one that says, Shady, seriously, Allen or Patrick? Allen has done more with less. Patrick had a defense carry him to do
No.
Talk to Victor. Talk to Vic.
Wait, great point, my brother. Well, all I'm saying is, in football, is what have you done for me lately? And lately, only thing we know about Patrick Mahomes at his worst.
Yep.
They go to AFC Championship game. It ain't like he ain't got no great roster with him.
Yep.
The wide receivers can't. They ain't doing nothing like that. And he's always in the Super Bowl, bro. Patrick Mahomes is my dude, but Josh is my main.
Set him straight.
And I'm keeping it real.
Set Vic straight.
But if we looking at this, if you're blind to football and you got Josh and you got Pat and you see what have they done? You feel me?
Set Vic straight.
Vic is love. I'm just teaching you what's going on.
I'm just gonna say, sometimes y'all be coming crazy in these super chats.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't beat Adrian Peterson out a couple years in the football.
Hello.
But I ain't burning AP. But I keep it real. You know what I mean?
You keep it real. We keep it honest in the Speakeasy.
I think that's a fun conversation though too. The help conversation I don't really like when it comes to Patrick Mahomes. Defense ain't win them 2 MVPs, man. That's what the chat is saying right now. You can't deny Patrick Mahomes whenever it comes to being a playoff performer right now. You just can't. You can't.
And then my thing with Pat though, this is the thing about Pat. I always thought that Josh probably is more talented just from playing with both of them.
Yep.
But the one thing about Pat that he got this winning gene, bro. He just turns it on. You know what I mean?
It's like Brady.
The last 2 years, that offense wasn't talented. It hasn't been talented. It's been banged up and hurt.
But see,
and he's always winning.
Here's what I hate. And again, I don't want to get too much into a conversation because here's what I hate is when we say that. Sometimes we let these narratives grow so big. Pat is a killer. 3-time Super Bowl champion, 2-time Super Bowl MVP, maybe all 3. But I was watching the Bills-Chiefs game during halftime, the Bills-Chiefs AFC Championship game during halftime. Go back and rewatch it. That wasn't Pat. That was Andy Reid. It was man coverage. The Bills are in man. Andy Reid calls pick play at the 6-minute mark to get a crucial first down. Then he has the Bills are running out of timeouts. He calls a pick play again. He sends 2 dudes in motion, and then the Chiefs leak maybe Samaje P. Ryan if he was a running back last year. They leak him out the backfield. Pick play again. That was not Pat. That was Andy. Now, Pat is amazing. Check. But here's why I'm saying this. Josh had the game tied up 29-29. Yeah. Josh did his part. Andy went out there and did his part. So, what I will respect is hear me when I say this. Do it, Kels. Do it, Kels. That's Pat. 13 seconds left. That's Pat.
And you got a point. You are right. But who's doing all that? My thing is when we look at this, when we look at their careers, if their career ended right now, we look at it 6 years from now. You ain't about to be talking about these plays. You gonna be talking about what have you done in your resume?
Who won the game?
You know what I mean? Real quick. Everybody, comes at Emmitt Smith about what he did and all that. But at the end of the day, dog, he got it done. Best line or not,
True.
he got it done.
True.
Nobody's talking about that bullshit.
But here's the thing. Aren't we obligated to let fans do?
Then why play the game? If you're gonna do all that, you saying then why even play the game?
Because I have conversations with people all the time, and I say this: Emmett had more yards, but was Emmett the best? I say this. I say Fitzgerald had more yards, but was Fitz the best? You feel me? I, as somebody who both played the game, not nearly as a high level as Shady McCoy, but I got my 4 years in, special teams player. You know, hello. I played the game enough to know, wait a second. Josh isn't losing these games to Pat, and he's not even getting outplayed by Pat. Andy Reid is calling phenomenal plays at the right time. Pat's getting the dub. Salute to Pat. Pat is great. I hate the fact that I won. That's it? That's it?
Bro,
Come on, man.
The name of the game is to win, bro. And I know you're trying to cut up this and the third. There's some plays in there in them games that Pat did for them to get some wins.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
And my thing is, why we play the game? if we gonna dice up every time you do something, or why we have resumes? If we gonna dice up the way you doing, why we have resumes? You go out there and you play, and if you do your thing, you do your thing.
But isn't that lazy though? Care Bear, you the fan. Let me ask you: isn't that lazy to just be like, well, he won, so he better. Well, he had more, so he's better. Here's what I hated. I hated where everybody was like, Justin Jefferson is clearly better than Jamar Chase for 3 years. Then Jamar Chase gets the Triple Crown, and they're like, oh, Jamar Chase is better. I'm like, to me, Jamar was always better. To some people, JJ's always better. I'm not now just going to flip because Jamar Chase got a Triple Crown, so now all of a sudden he's better.
I think that's what's different. Where we're looking at a world where this guy you talking about, this quarterback, whoever the coach is, whoever it is, in the last 5 years, he's in 4 Super Bowls.
Yeah, I mean, he's insane. They're insane.
But hold, listen, it's so hard to win this league. Yeah. It's so hard to get there, though. We saying the dude at his worst, him as a starter at his worst, he's only been in an AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
I can't. That's like some video game shit.
He's been in more Super Bowls than not. Over his professional career as a quarterback. We've never seen this level of success.
But let's stop cutting the BS though. The Josh Allen plays in bad divisions. Did Mahomes play in good ones?
No. Brady didn't either though.
But so we stop talking about all that. You feel me? Somebody said somebody said in the chat, Josh Allen plays in a bad division. So does Mahomes. Who cares?
I ain't talking about division no more.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
We're with me and Care because you're with me, right?
Yeah.
Because you want to be right.
I'm with you.
You want to be right.
I'm with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he want to be right, and I'm right. The worst we've ever seen Pat as a starter.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm about to say though. In the NFL is one of the hardest sports to play in. Okay. At the worst we've ever seen him is at an AFC Championship game, bro. And at the best we've ever seen him is at a Super Bowl. How are we even arguing that?
Fair.